I thought I'd put this together for those of you who are going to be doing some video editing because you have multiple GoPro angles in your op now and are going to be using Resolve software to actually do it. So I hope this helps you in understanding uh, how to really set up a video suite so that you can properly do the editing. So this is what the software looks like when you load your program into it. And it looks overwhelming at first, but it's really very simple. And part of learning any software is just learning how to manipulate the interface. So you'll be spending some time learning how to manipulate it, but it's actually very, very simple. So I'll walk you through how I set mine up. I set mine up in a spare bedroom. I think Pushback has his in his spare bedroom as well. And there's just a few basic things you need to be aware of that will really make the process a lot easier for you. So this is my editing suite in my spare bedroom. Now, don't be overwhelmed by this. You don't need all of this things that are in here. I have a very large monitor up above that I use when we do postgraduate courses, so you don't need that. And the two monitors on the left are connected to my Apple computer because I want access to all of my digitized material from the first 10 years of the microscope wars are in an app on Apple hard drives. So I have to have that in the editing suite. You really only need the two monitors you see in the lower right to do your editing. And well, I'll walk you through this process of how it's done. And I think you'll see how it makes it so much easier. So you have your two monitors set up, and the way Resolve works is you have the timeline on the left monitor. And on the right monitor is what is showing as you rotate the cursor through the timeline. So you always have a very good view, close-up view of what you're actually looking at as you scroll through the timeline with your mouse. So it's very, very intuitive as you look at this. And then, of course, having the larger monitor on the right showing you full screen is very, very valuable because you're showing a lot of details. And when you're editing, it's just so much easier to have both view, the timeline up and the large view at the same time. So it's worthwhile having those two monitors. Now, I'm going to review just this one of our surgical videos put together in Resolve, and you can kind of see the advantages of being able to speed it up, slow it down, dissolve to close-ups through the scope. You can really refine your team together by looking at all the little nuances of positioning and hand position and instrument passes. I've shown this video, I think, several times on TDO, just showing the positioning of the second assistant, how we pass instruments together. We've refined these skills. There's a freeze frame. You can see how framing can help you really refine your skill level and all the little nuances that go into instrument passes. Uh, you don't see this unless you review videos of your team together and critique each other and help each other get better at this. Here you can see I'm irrigating out with Paradex the sulcus before doing the incision. All these little nuances that really come to light when you're um, reviewing the video together. There you can see Joy with two different suctions. Then you can see her hand position when you uh, dissolve to another view showing how she's actually doing that, what her hand position is like, doing it in slow motion, freeze frame, fast motion. All of these things are easy to do and resolve and really help your team get better and improve each day. Every time you look at these and review these videos together with your team, you will improve. You won't believe how fast you will improve by simply reviewing videos. So Resolve allows you to do this just so much easier than Adobe Premiere or many of the other linear editing programs. Here you can see how Linda's has kept her surgical tray so neat, so organized, not having too many instruments on it. And when you review your surgical videos, you'll see things that you can improve on almost immediately. Here you can see in slow motion how the instruments are passed. Having the multiple angles allows you to really do this at a level that one or two angles simply doesn't allow you to do. So I hope this helps maybe give you some confidence and some um, encouragement to do this for your team.